Hey everybody, Rich here. Today in this video, I am gonna be doing another car information video. Now, as you might have seen in my previous information video, I did do facts on European cars, and also the percentage of how many cars were sold recently. So today I came prepared. Okay. Oh, I also draw this a while ago. Check this out. Lamborghini Huracan Performante. As you can see, I've done like all the information that the car has, like engine horsepower, 0 to 60, top speed, price, and all that. 5.2 liter V10, 631 horsepower, 0 to 60, 2.9 seconds, top speed over like 202 miles an hour, and over 208,000 euros. Now, I did put a euro sign on there. Over 200 grand, basically. Yeah. Oh, and we've also been doing like some facts on drum brakes. Now, in college we are. Sorry, I need to warm up. Game prepared. Okay, it's warm. In college, we are doing like wheels and tires and brakes. So we're still doing all that and everything else. I've done information on drum brakes, so I'm just gonna quickly do that, and then I am gonna get back onto like Asian cars. Alright. So for drum brakes, it says drum brakes are ventilated as this helps them to cool down. The wheel and drum are bolted together and turn as one unit. Drum brakes have a baking plate. That's what they have. Like, I don't know, but apparently they do. Drum brakes have a baking plate, a wheel cylinder, toe brake shoes, and springs. Drum brakes self-energize. Drum brakes self-energize as the brake is pressed. The shoe moves towards the turning drum and it's dragged by surface friction. One problem with drum brakes is that increasing heat can damage the brakes over time. The friction area of a brake drum is entirely covered by the lining. Water can build up drum brakes and make them fail. Brake fade or the brakes failing to react strongly can occur if the brakes get too hot. Carbon ceramic brakes get less hotter than metal ones, therefore ceramic brakes are fast. I was gonna say faster, but therefore ceramic brakes are safer. For carbon ceramic brakes, like if you swap them out from the original steel brakes to carbon ceramics, the brake discs gets like much like bigger than the original steel brakes, and they don't produce that much heat actually, and they would start to cool down, and just like with the normal brakes, they have like vents on the side to keep them cool, but because the brakes are made with carbon fiber, they are actually lighter and they'll get your car to brake a lot faster than the original brakes. Like if I were to get a car for myself and do like a brake test on it, I would measure the distance of the one I've done with the original brakes, and then one day I would swap out like from those original brakes to the carbon ceramic brakes, and I'll do the same brake test again, and I'll see like a huge difference into the braking distance, and I'll realize that I'll figure out that the carbon ceramic brakes are the good option because those get your car to stop at a shorter distance. Yeah. All right. So yeah, carbon ceramic brakes get less hotter than metal ones, therefore ceramic brakes are safer. The spring on the drum brakes are used to return the pads to their original position. Brake discs are self-adjusting. And also written down what ABS is. I already know what it is. It's anti-lock braking system. Now I've written down the parts, the parts of a drum brake. Alright, parts of a drum brake includes wheel cylinder, backing plate, shoes and friction lining, and the springs. Alright. So yeah, I've written all car parts information like on here because it's like a lot more space. And I could use it more. Sorry about that. I just had like I've been doing like Lithuanian facts from where I came from. I was born in Lithuania and then I lived in Latvia and then I came here. I don't know how that works, but it's cool. Alright. Hold on. Alright. Facts on Asian cars. Now, I've done a lot of what I would know. Well, yeah. So, I did do safest cars, and for the rating, I've done reliable Japanese cars, and I also written down the reliability ratings, but I'll get to that later, in a few minutes after I've done this. Alright, here we go. In 1907, Kamanosuke Uchiyama produced the Takuri, the first entirely Japanese-made gasoline engine car. Brief overview of Japanese cars. Japan is the world's third largest automobile manufacturer and exporter. It has 6 of the world's 10 largest automobile manufacturers. Japanese cars have about 30% share of world car production as the year 2012. That was 10 years ago. Less expensive new vehicle prices in Japan are some of the most competitive in Asia and the rest of the world. This is because of Japan's large economy allowing for economies of scale, as well as the fact that cars manufactured locally don't have to be transported so far for sale. Japanese cars are mass-produced in large numbers. Parts are produced with long-lasting, low-cost materials that can be easily reproduced. It's also worth noting that Japan's best-known automakers, Toyota and Honda, are extremely skilled at building small, modest cars. Now, it is pretty cool that they do that. But Toyota and Honda do some really good JDM cars like the S2000, the Mark IV A80 Supra, A90 Mark V Supra, the MR2, and the Celica. Alright. Make this fast because it's starting to rain. Alright, the biggest reason that cars are often smaller in Japan is because tax incentives basically make it more appealing and affordable to own a small car. In Japan, roughly 30% of the domestic car market consists of K cars, ultra mini cars as they call it. K cars are popular because they cost less to tax and less to insure. According to automotive digital marketing agencies Hedges and Company, about a third of all vehicles are in the Asian Pacific region, which has a fleet of 531 million cars. One of the reasons that the Japanese cars have been so popular is because of the focus on high quality and safety. Japanese cars are known for being reliable and well built, and this means that their car manufacturers have won the trust of their customers not just locally, but internationally. Therefore, Japanese used cars last longer than others. It can run for more than 250,000 miles, which is 250,000 miles, with the least maintenance during its lifetime. Japanese cars are mass-produced. Japanese manufacturers build their vehicles fast, plus their parts are cheaper. Japan has some of the most competitive new vehicle costs in Asia and the rest of the globe. This is due to Japan's vast economy, which allows for scale economies, as well as the fact that automobiles made locally don't need to be shipped as far for sale. According to a recent by Warranty Wise, 5 out of 10, 50% of the most reliable car brands in the UK were Japanese made, including Suzuki, Isuzu, Toyota, Lexus, and Honda. The 5 best Japanese luxury car brands for 2022 are Infiniti, A.K.A, Lexus, Mazda, and Nissan. didn't know A.K.A, Mazda, and Nissan were luxury, because they're mainly they build really good sports cars. Not just sports cars as well, but also safer cars too. Alright, Infiniti is the child company of Nissan. A.K.A is the luxury segment of Honda, and Lexus is the extravagant branch of Toyota. I almost said entertainment for a second. Lexus is the extravagant branch of Toyota. The reason why Japan gets rid of their cars is because contributing factors to the feasibility of such export includes Japanese strict motor vehicle inspections and high depreciation, which make sure vehicles worth very little in Japan after 6 years, and strict environmental protection regulations that make vehicle disposal very expensive in Japan. The reason why cars in Japan are white is because every second car imported from Asia is white. Latest research tells us that 48% of all vehicles manufactured in Asia, particularly Japan, are white. Alright, now on to the important stuff, the safest cars. Now, these cars are basically from 2022. We got the 2022 Subaru BRZ, 2022 Subaru Legacy, Tesla Model 3, 2022 Toyota Camry, and the 2022 Toyota Corolla. Alright, now the important stuff. Reliability. Now this tells us the highest percentage is for cars that work fine and they don't break down. The lowest is for the cars that do break down and they cause problems. You've seen my if you've seen my previous YouTube channel, I did do a video about reliability studies. So yeah, if you want to see my old channel about reliability, check out my old channel. It's Ricardo Zananenko, A.K.A. Richie Rich. If you want to see my old videos there about cars, go into the one that says my first car video, and it will show you that I explained reliability cars, reliability studies for the cars that don't break down and cars that do break down and all that. So yeah, and I did do some music as well, but this time for my new channel, it's all going to be car related. So this is important for me and important for college too, so this is what I'll be doing. So the safest cars are the 2022 Subaru BRZ, Subaru Legacy, Toyota Camry, Toyota Corolla, and the Tesla Model 3. Now reliability studies now. So I'm going to be talking about the reliable Japanese cars and their ratings. Here we go. So we'll start from the highest. Right. To the from the most reliable to the least reliable cars. Alright. Here we go. The most reliable is... Actually, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to be doing it from the bottom. So, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 cars. Alright, in 10th place is Nissan with a reliability rating of 52.7%. Close to 52.5 to 53%. In 9th place is Mazda with a reliability rating of 77.9%, close to 78%. In 8th place is Kia, those Korean cars, with a reliability rating of 81.3%, close to like 81% technically. In 7th place is Subaru with 81.8%, nearly 82% of the reliability rating. In 6th place is Hyundai with 84.8%, close to like 85% of the reliability rating. In 5th place is Honda with reliability rating of 84.9%. 85%. 85% is enough. Not good enough. In 4th place is Suzuki with a reliability rating of 86.6%. And now we're down to the last 3. For the bronze medal, in 3rd place with a reliability rating of 89.6%, close to 90% of the rating, is Toyota. So it's good enough, pretty good. In second place, with a reliability rating of 90.8%, is Mitsubishi. And this is the big one. In 1st place, with a reliability rating of 92.1%, is Lexus. Alright, so there we go. That's all that I have done. Alright, and that is what I have done. So I might be doing some information about American cars, I don't know, but I did do all facts on European and Asian cars. But I didn't write down my car what I would really want to buy. If I would not afford a Skyline, maybe there is another JDM car that I could buy, and I would write down the parts that I would install to that car, work hard a lot, go to work and get paid a lot of money. Depends on how hard I work and how many hours I work into it, like throughout the day, throughout the night, throughout the day, throughout the night. I don't know, but if I can't afford a Skyline, then my second option would be to choose either a 91 Honda NSX, the older ones, or the 90s, the 94 Mark IV Toyota Supra. So those are like the two options I could choose. Like if the Skyline is too expensive, then maybe either one of those two is like the cheaper options. If the Skyline or the NSX, I don't know. Whatever I have in mind though, and whatever car is cheaper, I might be able to afford it for a much cheaper price. Depends on how much money I would really get. And with the extra money I would have left over after I paid for the car, I would also pay for like the insurance, the tax for the car, get it like MOT'd and every time, like fixed up, get it road legal and everything as well. So that's what I'll do, and I'll fix up a lot of stuff that will go wrong, like maybe brakes, suspension, warning lights. I'll fix that, all the electrics, like heated seats, electric windows, and yeah, all LEDs and everything else. For the lights for the speedometer, also for the heater as well, and fix up like the window motor as well, like the mechanism that gets like the window up and down. Even if it would not have that, then it would probably have like the manual kind of like one, like I don't know how it's called, but it's just I have not been like into those kind of cars with those manual window winders, or whatever you call them, for a long time. I've always been into the ones with the electric ones. So yeah, I would get like cars with like the window opener with like a manual handle. That's what I was meant to say. There we go. And with the manual ones, it's much lighter. Same with the gearbox and everything else. And yeah. So, I don't know. Whatever, like, what goes to my mind, what suits me, I might be able to, like, maybe buy it. But first, I gotta check out the car, check out how much it costs, and if it costs too much, then maybe there's the same one, but there'll be with a much cheaper price onto it, and maybe with low mileage as well. Because cars with low mileage are like pretty good. And with high mileage cars, they would start to like cause problems, like they'll start to rust a lot, they'll start to suffer engine problems and everything else, overheating issues and all that. With cars with low mileage, it would be like a pretty good option, you know, for me. Like, it would be. Whenever I have a mind though, I might be able to like sort that out myself. Alright. Now, I did not write down the parts I would want to get for the Supra. If I would not afford a Skyline with the HKS parts, then maybe I would afford a Supra with the Greddy parts I would want to install. Like, I might be able to do that. But I just do not know when I will do that. So yeah. I'll figure out when I will do it. Alright, I hope that's it for today, guys. If you guys like this video, subscribe and comment down below what you guys think. Hit the like button. And yeah, we're pretty good. So yeah, that will be it, guys. I hope you guys like this video. So yeah, like I said, like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, and yeah, and I will see you guys very soon in the next video. So yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Good luck, stay safe, everybody, and I wish you, when Halloween comes, I will wish you guys a very happy Halloween to you all. So yeah. Alright guys, I have to get going. Stay safe, everybody. And yeah, so I'll see you guys very soon. Goodbye.